in Gauntlet. We've got our open sports preliminary. It's called Touchdown. So this is all sports. It could be anything. We have special rounds for football and cricket, but this is for all sports. We have 4 schools in this preliminary, and they are Julian Day, Saifi, South City, and St. Thomas's. I'm going to start with a round of introductions. I think in the last preliminary we didn't, and everyone was not really warmed up and ready to go. So let's start. I'm going to go by what I see on my screen. So Shreyansh, you want to do a quick introduction? Tell us what sport you like, who your favorite sports person is, whatever, who your favorite team is, anything.
Okay. Hello guys, I'm Shreyansh from South City. I study in class 10. My favorite sport is F1 and my favorite driver is Max Verstappen.
Okay, good stuff. We haven't had too many F1 fans so far, so good to have that. Avyay, you're next.
So I'm Avik Heria from South City International School, and I love both cricket and football. And my favorite sports person are Virat Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar, Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo, and I also idolize Fabrizio Romano, who is a sports journalist.
That's because he gives you transfer gossip, right? He gives you authentic transfer gossip. I'll add that. Yeah, he's the king of transfer stories in the last at least the last 1 year. All right, Arushi, you're next.
Good evening, sir. Hello, everyone. I'm Arushi from City. I'm in class 11. I like watching cricket, tennis, badminton, and my favorite sportsmen are.
Have you frozen or are you thinking? No, I think she's frozen. Okay, we'll come back to Arushi to find out who her favorite sports persons are. I think she's dropped off. Okay, Shubham, you're next.
Hi guys, my name is Shubham Singh and I'm from Gauntlet, and my favorite sports are cricket and football. And my favorite sports person is MHD and Cristiano Ronaldo.
All right, some Cristiano fans here today. Rehan?
Hello everyone, my name is Mohammad Rehan. I'm from Julian Day Ganganagar, Julian Day School Ganganagar. My favorite sport person is none other than CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay,
I'm his youth fan. I'm his youth.
All right. Again, everyone's order has changed, so I don't know if someone's repeated. Ritvik, I haven't asked you yet, right? Or have I? Did I ask you already? Have you told us?
No, sir, you didn't ask me.
Go ahead.
So basically, I'm Ritik Nayak from St. Thomas's Day School 323. And as basically I told earlier, I like football and cricket. And one of my favorite football cricket favorite was from New Zealand. And my favorite football player is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes, you told us Brendan McCullum last time, I remember. Arushi, you were telling us your favorite sports person and suddenly Zoom decided to shut you down. So finish your introduction.
I like Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, and in tennis, I really like Federer.
All right. Hope he survives for the next 2 weeks at Wimbledon. Mehvish, you're next.
Good evening, sir. Hello, everyone. It's Mehvish from Selfie Hall. My favorite sport is cricket, and the favorite sport person are Andre Russell and Sunil Narine.
Oh, wow, KKR fan. Anik, you're next.
Good evening, sir. My name is Anik Ghosh from class 11 in Julian Day School, Ganganagar. My favorite sports is football, and my favorite club is FC Barcelona, and favorite player is Messi.
Okay, finally we have a Messi fan. I must tell all the Julian Day guys, so I'm from St. Xavier's School originally, and when I was in school, we used to have this inter-Catholic school football tournament. I don't know if it's still held today, maybe not. And Julian Day Ganganagar was one of our major opponents. So it's good to see you guys here. Adnan, have I asked you? Again, everyone's moving around, so I'm not sure if I remember. Did you introduce yourself? No? Okay, go ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Adnan Allah. I'm from Saffron School. My favorite sports is cricket and my favorite sport person is MS Dhoni.
All right, MS Dhoni fan. Shreyansh, I think I've asked you. Arushi, I've asked you. Farhan, have I asked you? No, right?
No, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
So, hello, good evening everyone. My name is Mohammad Farhan. I'm from Saffron School. My favorite sports is both cricket and football, and my favorite sports person is Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Leo Messi.
Okay, now Messi is catching up with CR7. I'm glad. Arindam, I don't think I've asked you, so go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I am Arindam Mukherjee from Julian de Ganganagar, and I am in class 8. My favorite sports is cricket, and my favorite sports person is Abraham Benjamin de Villiers.
Oh yes, you told us that the last time. Good choice. Saad, I think you're left, right? You're the last person left, so go ahead, Saad.
Good evening, sir. My name is Saad. I'm from Commerce School. My favorite sport is football, and my favorite player is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, Saad is testing my hearing. I think he said Cristiano Ronaldo is his favorite sports person. Okay, did I leave anyone out? If I did, please unmute yourself and go ahead. I think we've covered everyone. Yes, we have. Okay, so if we are ready to go, let's get into the first round straight away. It's going to be a quick quiz since we have just 4 teams. Julian Day, you are up first. And here is your first question. So remember, the rest of you send in your answers in the chat. It's only 10 seconds, so type fast. And yes, I must say, before we get into the quizzing, please use your own knowledge, your own memory, and that's it. Not the internet, not your friends, family, or anyone else. Please, let's keep it ethical. Let's play fair. Let's play like true sports persons, okay? Please, let's do that. So yeah, first question of touchdown to Julian Day, Ganganagar. And your question is as follows. The athlete X in this picture was an Australian high jumper who at the 2016 Olympics became a media craze for a reason unconnected to his sporting prowess. Who is X?
Time.
Time up. Okay, did anyone get it in the pass?
South City did, yes.
South City did. So this is Brandon Stark. Now, I don't know if any of you are Game of Thrones fans. You're possibly, I don't know if you're of the legal age to watch Game of Thrones. I'm not a great Game of Thrones fan, but I think there is someone called Bran Stark in Game of Thrones. So this guy is also the younger brother of Mitchell Stark, to the best of my knowledge, the Australian left-arm fast bowler. All right, so well done, South City, opening your account. Saifi, we move to you. Here is your direct question. So the region around the Rio Grande is one of the most heavily policed and arid in the world. Okay, think about that. Yet every year it witnesses a particular sporting event. The name of this sport is a play on the net, which is used. Right? And enthusiasts of this sport would probably support at least one of Donald Trump's initiatives. Right? So think about this logically, identify the sport. Your time starts now. Think about the, yep, go ahead. Quick, guys.
That's time.
Okay, time up. Did anyone get this?
No, no one got it on the pass.
No one got this. Okay, so this is a very interesting event. So this is on the border of USA and Mexico, and Trump wanted to build a border wall, as you all, I'm sure, heard over the years, but they never did. So they use the border of the country as a net, and these are towns called Naco or Naco on either side of the border. So there's Naco or Naco in the US and the same name town in Mexico, and they play a game that they call volleyball, as in not volleyball, VOLLEY, but WALLY, because they use the border or the border wall as the net. All right, so no points to anyone. Slightly tricky question. South City, here is your direct. Can everyone go on mute, please, unless it's your question? Thank you. South City, here is your question. In the 1984 Olympics, the American 4x200 meters freestyle relay team pulled off a shock upset against their heavily favored West German, that time Germany was 2, heavily favored West German counterparts. As a result, they were given a nickname, which was a play on both the name of their star opponent and one of the most popular films of that year. So what was the name that they were given? The time starts now. You know, it's a bit of a tough one.
Oxford Blues.
That's time.
Okay, I'm taking that as your final answer, but that's not the right answer. Did anyone get it on the pass?
No one got it on the pass.
Okay, so the name is Ghostbusters. And the reason, so it's obviously a play on Ghostbusters, but the West German team had a swimmer called Michael Gross, who was nicknamed the Albatross because he had a huge sort of wingspan. His arm span was huge, which is like the albatross bird. So his name was Michael Gross. That's why it was called the Ghostbusters. All right. No one got it on the pass, right? No? Agent M, did anyone get it on the pass?
No one got it on the pass.
No. Okay, all right. Slightly tricky question again. St. Thomas's, here is your direct question. Identify either one or both of the tennis players shown in this picture. So you get the points if you identify even one of them. Read the caption. Read what's written on their t-shirts. St. Thomas's, time running out.
That's time.
Okay, time up. Did anyone get this on the pass?
No.
And so it's Stop War, Start Tennis. They look like sort of South Asian people. So you could guess that this is possibly India and Pakistan, right? Which it is. And it's Rohan Bopana and his doubles partner, Essam Al-Qureshi. So you could have named either of them for the points. Thought someone might get this. I don't know if there's much of a score update to give. If I'm not wrong, one team has scored 5 points, and that's where we are. Yes, South City is leading on 5 points. So let me not share my screen. Slightly tough question. I thought more of you would get the last. Some of you would get the last one. I think that was the simplest question of the round. Let's move to round 2. This question goes to Julian Day. Julian Day, here is your direct, so you can unmute yourselves. So after he went into debt, bailiffs visited his home to seize his assets. Now, these 3 assets were 3 units, whatever these units are. That's what you have to guess. And these were units that he won in 1985, 1986, and 1989. They were unable to find somehow 2 of these 3 very valuable units. Who is this person? He, and what are the units in question? If you know one, you'll know the other. And they were won in 85, 86, and 89. Let's start the time now. Whoever's keeping time, let's give them some time to think about this.
Time.
Time up. Okay, did anyone get it on the pass?
No one got it on the pass.
Okay, so he is actually coincidentally my favorite tennis player when I was younger. That's Boris Becker. And the units were Wimbledon trophies. So Boris Becker won his first Wimbledon in 1985 at the age of 17. Okay, you can keep yourselves on mute. And won 2 more titles in 1986 and 1989. All right, Saifi, here is your question. In September 2011, Thomas Burgess became the second person to swim across the English Channel. So you want to work this answer out. You might not know it, but you can work it out. Okay, being a motorcycle enthusiast, he used a particular piece of equipment which greatly helped him in his task of swimming across the channel. So what was the piece of equipment which he is credited to have introduced to his sport? Work it out. It's not that difficult. Let's send in answer quickly, guys. Time is running out. Saifi, this is yours.
That's time.
Time up. Yes, the answer is swimming goggles. So motorcyclists typically wear goggles. I hope someone got this on the pass. South City got this on
the pass, yes.
All right, so 5 points to South City. St. Thomas's, here is your question. Sorry, South City, here is your question. My bad. So X, by replacing the unsound attacks and flashy sacrifices of the Romantic era with a scientific and analytical way of playing, revolutionized chess and is thus regarded as the father of modern chess. A notable eccentric, X was famous for claiming that he used a telephone to call God and beat him at chess, even after giving him an extra pawn. Identify X, who was the first official chess world champion from 1866 to 1894. The first official.
So Wilhelm Steinitz.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
All right. And that is correct. 10 points. Very good, South City. Okay. Last question of the second round to St. Thomas's. No pass marks for the previous question because South City got there direct. Last question to St. Thomas's. The person shown in this image represented USA in swimming at the 1912, 1920, and 1924 Olympics, winning 3 golds and 2 silvers. He's also considered the father of a popular modern sport, which was supposed to make its Olympic debut at Tokyo 2020. So identify the individual and the sport. You need to get both right. Time's running out.
That's time.
All right, your time is up. Again, a bit of a tough one. And the answer is Duke Kahanamoku, and the sport is surfing. Did anyone get this?
Yes, so SCIS did.
Very good, SCIS. Well done. I think you're getting all the points so far. All right, so that's round 2 done. Let me quickly look at the scoreboard, and I think it's just, so it's just South City on 25 points. The rest are yet to open their accounts. Come on, guys. Round 3.
Sir,
let's get on the board. Sorry? Who's that? With the cuckoo clock in the
I
background?
gave the answer in this round, sir.
For which question?
Sir, the last question you asked.
He did give he did give one part of the answer. He didn't give both.
Yeah, so you have to answer both.
Check it once.
What was your answer?
Sir, Duke one answer. I write both the names, sir. Duke.
Yeah, but did you write the name of the sport?
No, sir.
Yeah, so we have to get both, right? So I'll just replay the question for you. The question was identify the individual and the sport. See the last part, the last sentence. Okay, so you have to do both. Okay, all right. But good that you know the name. All right, so round 3 starts with Julian Day. Julian Day, here is your question. The playing surface in this sport can be made of any material as long as it answers to this specification. The standard ball dropped onto it from a height of 12 inches must rebound to a height of 9 to 10 inches. Which sport is this? Julian Day.
Sir, basketball.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to wait because that's not correct. I'm going to wait for, okay, time is up. The correct answer is not basketball. Again, it's just 12 inches. A basketball is itself almost that much in diameter. The answer is table tennis. I can see some fist pumping in South City, so they may have got it right. Who got it on the pass?
South City.
South City get 5 points on the pass. Okay. Saifi, here is your question. The Invictus Games were first organized by Prince Harry in 2014. The first edition took place in London in 2014, the second in Orlando in 2016, and the third in Toronto in 2017. The 2020 games were supposed to be held at The Hague, but were postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Who are allowed or eligible to participate in the Invictus Games? So who are the Invictus Games for? Saifi, this is your question.
So the Paralympics, parathletes.
Parathletes, is that your final answer?
That's time.
Sir,
okay, time up.
6, sir.
Sorry, no, that's after 1 second. After time, the final answer was parathletes, and the correct answer is wounded military veterans or wounded military personnel. Okay, so it's people who have served in the armed forces and have been wounded. Did anyone get it in the past?
Yes, South City got it on the pass.
South City got it on the pass. All right. South City, here's your question to build an even larger lead. Let's see if you get this one. Draw, Stud, Omaha, Anaconda, Twist, and Raz are all variants of what? Sorry, time's running out.
Poco.
That's time.
Okay, that is time and that is correct. 10 points to South City. Last question of regular quizzing to St. Thomas's. Come on, St. Thomas's, let's get this one. In 1908, pub owner Foot Anakin was arrested and taken to court because it was thought that the game he allowed to be played at his pub was a game of chance and hence illegal under prevailing laws. To prove that it was a game of skill and not chance, Anakin challenged a court official to this game and beat him fair and square. Thus began the widespread popularity of this game. So which famous pub game is this? St. Thomas's, it's your direct. Which famous pub game is this question referring to?
That's time.
That's time. St. Thomas's didn't take a guess. Did anyone get it on pass?
South City got it on the pass.
South City got it on pass. The answer is darts. That's a very common, popular pub game, and now a very common, popular sort of televised game, particularly in the UK. So yeah, the answer is darts. That is the end of regular quizzing. We have the rapid fire round. So I'd request only those who are participating in the rapid fire round for their respective schools to keep their videos on. The rest of you can switch your videos off. Again, a very quick score update. South City is on 50. The rest have yet to open their accounts. Okay, so we've got Rehan, we've got Arushi, we've got Ritvik, and we've got Mevish. In our rapid fire round, can all of you please show me that you can raise your Zoom hand? Someone just disappeared. Not your actual hand, Zoom hand, Zoom hand. Your virtual hand, Arushi. Yep, 1, 2. No, Mevish, I want you to raise the hand on Zoom. You see, yeah, okay, you can do that. Ritvik, can you raise your Zoom virtual hand, please? Yes, you've done that. Okay, now you can all put your hands down. I want to see the other hand on the screen, under your chin, wherever you like to put it. But it needs to be visible where I can see it. I cannot see Ritvik's hand. Ritvik, I want to see your hand on screen. Your other hand. Ritvik. Ritvik, I need to see your hand. Yes, keep it there. Keep it there. Just keep it under your chin and stay like that. Keep your other hand on the Zoom button. Okay. So let's go. Remember, if the question does come to you, Zoom will tell me who raised the hand first, second, third, etc. If the question comes to you and you get it right, you get +5. If it comes to you and you get it wrong, you get -5. So, but I think with the scores being what they are, take a chance and go for it. You can't do yourself much harm, I feel. Okay, so this rapid fire round is on basketball, and I hope there are some basketball fans in this group. First question is, who is credited as the founder of basketball? Okay, your time is up. I also want to say one more thing, guys. In this rapid fire round, time is up. I wish, sorry. In this rapid fire round, as always, you're not allowed to refer to the internet or to books or to any such thing. The second thing is, if you're on a call with your teammates, please get off the call. If anyone is in front of you, please do not get prompted by them. But yeah, so no one responded on time. So no one gets this. The answer is James Naismith. But like I said, please, this is an individual participation round, please. Totally individual. All right, second question. What color were the first basketballs before the color was changed to orange to improve visibility? Work this out again. It's logical. What color were the first basketballs? Take a guess, guys. Nothing to lose. Okay, Rehan?
Sir, it was black.
It was not black, unfortunately. Arushi?
Dark brown.
Okay, the answer is brown. I'll give it to you. So 5 points to South City. -5, unfortunately, to Julian Day. Okay, question number 3. Again, you can work this out. It's not that difficult. Early basketball games would use the ball from which other sport? Yes, Rehan?
Sir, rugby.
Okay, I don't think you worked that out logically. How do you bounce a rugby ball consistently? It's like oval in shape. Ritvik, you're next.
The football.
Football is right. Well done, Ritvik. 5 points to St. Thomas's. We have another school on the board in the positive direction. But Rehan, I appreciate the fact that you're trying. Well done. Okay, question number 4. Which NBA team holds the record for the longest winning streak? Take a guess if you don't know. Nothing to lose, like I said. Oops, someone dropped off. Yep, anyone? Giving you another 2-3 seconds. Take a guess. Okay, Arushi.
Sir, Lakers.
So Lakers is correct. 5 points for taking a guess. All right, last question of the quiz. In basketball, what is it called when the referee puts the ball into play by tossing it up between two opponents who have to tap it to a teammate to gain possession? It normally happens at the start of a game or the start of a half. Think of what the opponents do to gain possession. Okay, Arushi.
Jump ball.
Jump ball is correct. They have to jump and get the ball. 5 points to Arushi and to South City. With that, we come to the end of this qualifier for touchdown. I will share the scoreboard for the first time. Doesn't look pretty, unfortunately, but that's how it goes sometimes. I'll give Julian Day credit that they at least tried to answer some questions in the last round. So what if you ended up with -10? It's the effort that matters. Sefi on 0, St. Thomas's on 5, and South City winning comfortably on 65. So South City, we will see you in the finals. So the rest of you, thank you for participating. Thank you for trying. Doesn't matter, win or lose, as long as you tried, that's all that counts. So see you guys at our next round. Until then, bye from me.
Thank you, sir. Good evening.
Pleasure, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure.
Recording stopped.
Pleasure. Okay, extra time, we can go off.